So whatever you was talking, it don't necessarily matter no more. Whether you was wanting them to continue Future Saga, sorry, but you didn't look at the leak whatsoever at all, and you also ain't seen the confirmed Black Star Dragon Ball that was tweeted out for this new teaser for part 2. Yeah, I was expecting something to happen, but I didn't expect it to be at 12 o'clock. I actually thought it would be a little bit later on, but they decided, well, technically it was 11 o'clock, but I'm looking at it at 12 o'clock. So let me tell you about the time that is for this one. So I'm gonna have that sort of playing right here while we're talking. Now, I'm not gonna play the music or nothing like that for it because it can't be copyrighted. The last one I did pretty much got copyrighted, so kind of weird. But listen, peak is about to happen. This does track second year anniversary was Super Saiyan 4s, and then to my knowledge, the first worldwide celebration that we got was pretty much the to be release, which was Gogeta and also Omega Shenron or Omega Sean John that we got there. That was pretty freaking dope at the time, but also came to be the biggest at least one of the biggest memes in Dokkan history. And seeing this back again is hype because one, we have a lot of super easy hits because GT hasn't been touched whatsoever at all in a very long time. And I said this last year, earlier this year, because we did get a Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but that was like pretty much it that we got from GT. And I was like, okay, there's something that's got to be going on that is necessarily keeping them from GT, because to be pretty frank, GT is one of their biggest sort of cash cows. They can just whip out a Super Saiyan 4 or something, or especially a Gogeta at any point in time, and you know they about to get that money from this one. So seeing this again, like I said, it does track from this one because this is a new campaign that they're doing, and it kind of sort of follows suit that it would be Omega and also Gogeta. The thing about the Gogeta side is I'm torn because I don't want to get my expectations too high and say, oh, we're going to get a standalone Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but then we get a tag and it's Goku and also Vegeta Super Saiyan 4 tag, and then I look stupid. So I'm going to say it's going to be a tag of the but the Monkey Boys, and then, you know, we'll probably get that active skill where Vegeta will probably have the less views Kakarot, and then Goku will probably have like a 10 times Kamehameha, or maybe they just do some Dokkan original animations for his active skill. Who necessarily knows? But I'm going to go with that one because I'm going to lower my expectations a little bit, and also it's been a minute since we've got another Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, so you know, kind of makes sense if we did get another Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta as the actual base card and then tags to Goku. But I don't want to get my expectations too high because, again, if I get my expectations too high and I'm like, we're going to get a Gogeta, we're going to get Super Saiyan standalone Gogeta, and then we don't get Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then I got to sit here and be sad. And I don't want to be sad about this one. So I'm going to lower it and then hope that they bring even more heat and we do get a standalone, because I'm not expecting Omega Shenron. We've already got an LR Omega Shenron. I'm expecting Sin Shenron to Omega Shenron. And I know some people might be like, well, you know, none of the other ones did this, that, blah, 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 blah. They don't necessarily have to follow the same theme, really. To be quite honest, this is a new celebration. I don't understand why so many people out here on the internet are like, well, they got to follow a theme. Like, no, they really don't. How many times has Dokkan literally did something out of the fucking blue and gave somebody an easy A when everybody's like, I mean, look at Champa. Did Champa belong in Future? Okay then. So I'm not necessarily expecting to follow the same thing, but like I said, if we do get a standalone, I'm just gonna say this right now. Peak is on the horizon because we have the intelligence. Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta needs to get an easy A. We also got the Super Easy A's, which I might lower my expectations for that because they haven't necessarily touched the 120 leads yet. It's been everything and under. So I'm expecting the STR Omega Shenron to probably get a super easy A, but the Monkey Boys, like I don't know about that 2-year anniversary ones because I'm sort of torn. At first I was kind of like, yeah, that needs to happen. But the more I think about it, I'm like, if they touch those 2 units now and all the other ones haven't got super easy A's yet, then this is going to blow the doors open for other units that can get super easy A's in the celebration, because like I said, that was a mono lead, and like I mean like the mono lead at that point. So if they get something that's going to be insane. Also, the fact that if you're wondering like I might skip this, I'm not a GT Glazer or anything like that, just remember that we still ain't got no diamond. We still ain't got no Super Saiyan 4 diamond. So that's probably on the horizon as well. And some people have speculated that we might get an EX part where we actually get them to drop a Dokkan Fest mini Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, which would go pretty damn hard, especially since he would probably be pretty busted at the EX part, because they would want more money out of this one. This would also be before the new Tanabata, whatever they're going to do at that point. And if that does lead up to an actual adult Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, then that would just boom right then and there. So, and just remember that the Super Saiyan 4s do have more easy A's, especially with the superheroes. So superheroes, they actually have some easy A's that need to be popping off as well too this year. And again, we're still going to get all of those from that, even though it was canceled and everything. We're still going to get those easy A's for the corresponding years that they need to get their easy A's until they're done. So I can see a whole lot, because like I said, this might be the end of the year might be full on like Super Saiyan 4 getting glazed out the ass, and which I'm not mad about at all. That'd go back to being my favorite team right now. Currently, the free-to-play Rose team is wonderful, and I love that team. But the top dog for me is Super Saiyan 4. So seeing Super Saiyan 4s be probably one of the top 10, I would say at least top 2 or top 3 teams in the game. And I mean niche wise of like, just with monkey power, what it was, Great Ape power, like just that niche, and not like pure Saiyans or anything along the lines of that, like Goku or Vegeta's family, which would obviously be busted or so. But in terms of just sort of niche wise, like Super Saiyan 4s is right there with, oh my goodness. So very hyped for that. Predictions for typing, they gave us 2 SCR at the beginning of this one, so I'm not expecting them to double up. If they do double up, then I would probably have to say somewhere around, can't be physical because we got the LR Monkey Boys that have a Gogeta that is physical, so I won't say they'll do that. Intelligence is interesting. STR, again, we just had 2 SCRs, but we also don't have we don't have an STR Gogeta, or well, we do have a Vegeta, so maybe that blows the water out of that one. I would say AGL, but we also have an AGL Vegeta. Maybe Tech for the, I'm gonna say Vegeta tag Goku, maybe Tech, and Omega or Sin Shan John might be physical or intelligence. I mean, he was intelligent, so well, you let me know what you got on that one. But this is about to be some craziness, and like I said, the sales for part 1 do go away on Tuesday. On Tuesday they go away, so I would assume, hopefully, maybe producer later thing tonight, or and I mean Sunday wise tonight, or they just drop something during the middle of the day and they're like, hey, we're gonna have our video that comes out, like I said, Sunday night or maybe Monday or something, and then we get everything else for data download and stuff like that after, and it maybe drop somewhere around what, Wednesday, Thursday or something. I don't know. I'm just making sort of predictions right now, but the sales do go away. So again, if they do just say in this next like 2 days, shit's about to happen, then shit's about to happen, and it's about to get really, really hype. But for right now, just for that teaser, absolutely massive. And for all my GT fellow heads out there right now that's going crazy, listen, I ain't said this at the beginning. We're already almost 10 minutes in. Run the likes up. It's time. Run them likes up. Team Monkey, stand up. Yeah, stand up, because we got a lot. And again, I know I'm talking about the monkey side, but again, GT bosses could go insane. And if they decide, let's just hypothetically say that we only get active skill of Gogeta, but then they take the clones of Gogeta and do the same damn thing that they did with the clones of Zamasu for that full team. But seeing as they're Super Saiyan 4s and they're also Gogeta, if they counter super attacks and also are super effective against all Titans. I'm just saying that would be wonderful. That would be, oh my goodness. But also the same thing sort of with the Shadow Dragons. I wouldn't mind a full team of the Shadow Dragons and having a busted Sin to Omega Shenron and then also bringing that fraud Omega Shenron back in and making him good again. Yeah. Yeah. We need some heat. We need some heat. Yeah. I'm over here getting excited, boy. Yeah. Boy, GT. Yeah. But other than that, have an awesome day / night. And I'm out. Peace.